Bienvenidos amigos de Dimensión A-T. El día de hoy estamos muy emocionados porque tenemos con nosotros una gran estrella de un show de Disney que ustedes saben que es nuestro favorito y el de muchos de ustedes. Así que el día de hoy estamos muy honrados de presentarles a Frankie Rodriguez, a.k.a. Carlos in High School Musical, the musical, the series. Hi Frankie, how are you?
Hi, I'm good.
Nice to meet you.
Nice
We're
to
really
meet you.
excited. So let's start
Yes.
with the questions. Alexis, go ahead.
Okay. You are so young, and I think this role in High School Musical, the series, is a big role for you. But we want to know what inspired you to be an actor
What inspired me
when you
to
were
be
younger.
an actor? I think I just wasn't really good at much else. But no, I always loved acting and singing, especially anything. I grew up on Disney, so of course all of the big movie musicals like Aladdin and Beauty and the Beast and Little Mermaid, and so I kind of just grew up loving that type of thing. And so when it came to my adult life and I had to kind of pick a career path, I started with acting, and I was like, well, if I don't make it on TV in 5 years, then I'll find something else to do. And luckily it happened. So very thankful for that.
That's
Yes.
amazing. So as you said, you grew up on Disney. And of course, auditioning for Disney is a really hard thing to do and really extends. So how was the process for auditioning for this show, and how did you react when you got the cast as Carlos?
This audition process for High School Musical, the series, was probably one of my favorite audition processes ever. They were very supportive and very kind. So I always felt like I never left feeling like, oh my gosh, I feel like I didn't do a good job. It was always like, well, it's up to them, and I feel good about what I did. And when I got the call, I was on my way to another audition, and I remember my agent called, and she was like, you're moving to Utah. And I was like driving, like trying to connect my phone to my car so I could hear it through the car. And I was like, oh my gosh. And so, yeah, I was crazy excited.
Oh, that's so sweet. So
Yeah.
right now, the show we're seeing the guys, last episode we saw them doing the audition for Beauty and the Beast. But if you, Frankie, auditioned for the actual play of Beauty and the Beast, what role would you go for, and what song would you choose?
Oh my gosh, I don't know what song I would choose. I feel like I sing the same thing for every audition. So probably Proud of Your Boy from Aladdin. But if I were to be auditioning, I think I would probably try to go in for Lumiere, which is the role Carlos plays. I feel like, yeah, that's the big fun one. You get to sing, be our guest, and be a candlestick. So I think I would definitely head for that one.
Nice. So you seem like a really big fan of Aladdin. Like you're mentioning a lot Aladdin for us.
I love the music. I grew up on the movie, but it's also, I just love that song. It's a cut song from the movie, but it made it into the Broadway show. But it's one of my favorite songs. So
Oh, that's so sweet. So also right now, we see on the show original songs for the characters and all that stuff. So if you could choose a song that is popular right now and sing it on the show, which one will be?
Oh my gosh. Ooh, a song right now. Right now I've been listening to a lot of Dua Lipa, so I think probably one of her songs, and she has like good dance numbers, so I feel like that's a solid choice.
And Carlos will kill it, like
oh yes,
Yes.
100%.
And now speaking of Carlos, there's something Frankie has in common with Carlos.
I think at that age, when I was in high school, there are more similarities than there are now. I definitely feel like I was Carlos at during that time period, and so I feel like I'm drawing on a lot of my own personal feelings and experiences from high school and putting them there, which makes which makes it so much more fun and personal. But now I guess just the love of like Broadway and still being such a big Broadway nerd, I guess that carried on over into my adult life.
That's amazing.
That's cool. Yeah.
So what are your favorite Broadway shows? Talking about that you are talking of Broadway.
Ooh, I really love Waitress. I love Hair. I love like the classics like West Side Story. Pretty much, but like now it's pretty much like anything like that's like fun, poppy. I tend to go with that.
Would you like to be on Broadway someday?
Oh, 100%. I think that is definitely something that I would love to pursue. Just the opportunity hasn't seemed to come yet. So we'll wait patiently for that then.
We hope to see you there. We will fly straight to New York to see you.
Yes. Oh my gosh. 2 seats sold already. This is perfect.
Yes. First line. Yes. Save us seats for us.
Okay. And Carlos is a really big representation for Latinx people. And I think I have to say that. And I feel so represented and identified with Carlos. Like you said, when I was in high school, I was probably like Carlos. And I think it's important, this kind of representation, not only for Latinx people, but for the LGBT community. Carlos is openly gay, and I think it's great to have these kind of characters on screen on a Disney Plus show, and in general, and all TV shows and movies. And personally, I feel inspired by your character to come out, and it's great. And I think that more people should feel like this. And it's all thanks to you and your character. And it's,
oh my gosh, well, that's so nice. Thank you. I really do kind of owe a lot of it to our creator, Tim Federley, who has really been a champion in making sure that, people are represented on screen. I mean, it's definitely something I never got to see as a kid growing up, especially on like any type of show. So the fact that I get to be that type of representation that I didn't get to see as a kid, and that people are connecting with it, and that the character gives them confidence. I mean, that's just like, that means so much. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you.
Yes. And what do you think about the representation these days? I know, like you said, when we were kids, we didn't get a chance to see ourselves on movies and TV shows, and now it's different. And what do you think about representation for Latinx people and for LGBT community?
Oh my gosh, I love it. And I'm hoping that this is, it just inspires more creators to put more Latin people in things. I think it's time. And also with the LGBTQ plus community, it's, of course, that also needs to be represented as well. And, me being a part of both of those communities. I don't really see much of it on television and film, even right now. I'm starting to see a little bit more, but I'm just hoping that it just continues the conversation and opens the doors for, more Latin actors to get more opportunities. So, just crossing my fingers for that.
Yes, as Alexis said, it's important for us to feel represented in movies, films, and all that things we saw in media. I feel represented, of course, by you for Latin LGBTQ community, and from Ashley, who is what people consider plus size. So I feel amazing that in High School Musical we see a really accurate representation of teenage people. Like, we're not teenage anymore, but we feel amazing. Like, it's so nice to see real people on a show. So of talking about the LGBTQ community, what kind of stories would you like to see portrayed on the media? Like, would you like to see?
I would just like to see, I want to see it all, and I want to see just more of it. And I think that you know, I was very inspired, like a show like Schitt's Creek, where there was a main gay character, and that part wasn't a part of the storyline. It just was what it was. And so I'm just hoping that, you know, more people take chances on not only casting gay actors, but also, you know, putting them more into the spotlight versus kind of just like a secondary character. And so that's kind of what I'm hoping to see. And yeah, just hopefully getting more of those opportunities, and not just selfishly for me, just to say like, I want to work more and I want this, but it's also, you know, I have a lot of friends, you know, that are Latino and then are also identifying in the LGBTQ plus community. And so it's just to see more work and opportunity represented, I think would be fantastic.
Yeah, it feels good to see ourselves.
Yeah, for sure. And I think it definitely changes the narrative of how we can be seen. And I think, you know, when you're only seeing a stereotype of whatever it is, you kind of stick with that, like that sticks into your mind, and you have to understand that that's being broadcast everywhere. And then so people you've never met have they're looking at you a certain way because of what they've seen on television. But I feel like it's kind of our job to change the narrative and just show as much as we can of like normalcy.
Thank you, by the way. Thank you so much.
Yeah. And we know that the show premiered like almost 2 years ago. And when they announced it, it was like, people thought it was a High School Musical reboot. And I think it must have been a lot of pressure for you guys to be in a show related to High School Musical. But when people saw the show when it premiered on Disney Plus, and now that it has a season 2, how do you feel about the big impact it had on people?
Ooh, I mean, I've just, oh my gosh, that's a big one. Obviously stepping into the shoes of something as iconic and that has such a big stamp on pop culture like High School Musical, of course you're going to feel definitely like oh my gosh, what are we doing here? But I feel I like the premise of our show, and I like the way that we bring High School Musical back, but in a new way for this. It's kind of updated for this new generation. So it feels good. And just to see the way people are connecting with it, and how excited people are when new episodes come out. I mean, that's the best. So I feel good.
Just like a quick thing, Alexis and I got together to see it every Friday,
every episode.
Season 1. So like a ritual.
Yes.
Like, are you ready?
Oh my gosh, I love it.
And we had to wait like 1 year, and we were like every week watching every episode. And we were identifying with Carlos and Ashlyn, and
oh yeah, her
both
favorite.
of us were like, that's us.
I love that so much.
Those are us. Like literally, when we saw Ashlyn and Carlos, we're like, oh yeah, look at you. That's you.
Yeah,
I love
that. You are really young. And you have a big career coming up, and we love to see more about you in the future. But what is your dream job or project that you would like to get in future?
Ooh, my goodness. I mean, so much. I think it's a matter of trying to find one to focus on for the next year. But right now, I kind of really I'm collaborating for the first time, which is super exciting, with another person. And so just to create something for myself, which I've never done before. So that's like new and exciting. And so hopefully within, I don't know how long it takes to get something up, but hopefully within the next few years, I have something that I wrote that will be being made. But for the most part, I love TV. I love television, or that's the same thing. I love television and film, and then of course Broadway. So I mean, I would love to do it all.
Just like Carlos, like he wants to be an everything.
I know. See, and that's one way I do relate to him, is that he is so like driven by the entertainment industry.
So good. And we have a little game for you, but before we start and explain you the rules, how's your Spanish, Frankie?
Not good.
Oh my God. So you're going to have a blast playing this game. So this game is
gonna be
called
fun.
Okay.
the Mexican slang. So in Mexico, we use words that in English and Spanish mean something, but we use it for a different meaning.
Okay.
So we're going to tell you a few of them, and you're going to try to guess the meaning and what we use it for. Are you ready?
Okay. Yes, I think so.
Okay, the first one is aguas. Aguas. Like this. I don't know if you can see it.
Use it in a sentence. Can you use it in a sentence?
Alexis, aguas.
I don't know. It kind of sounds like water, but I don't want to sound dumb.
Yes.
Okay.
Means
It
water.
is water. It means water. But we use it to say, be careful or watch out. Like if someone is bigger, we say aguas. So yeah, you can use it now.
I love it.
Okay, next one is a little bit difficult, and it's I don't know if you can see it. Ya nos cayó el chahuistle.
Oh, that one I have.
Kind of complicated.
Even for us.
Yes, even for us, it's kind of complicated, and it means that something is just messed up. Chahuistle is a kind of flag that comes into the corn, and that's what people said when that kind of flag come into the corn and messed up all the plants.
Okay.
And we use it to say
it means that it's something that happened, like, oh my God, ya nos cayó el chahuistle. So chahuistle.
I'm learning so much today.
Yeah, and you can use it like just to say it to confuse people, and it will be fun.
I love it.
So the next one is melate. The next one is melate. I don't know if you can see it.
I don't know. Use it in a sentence again.
I use it in a sentence. Alexis, a mí me late High School Musical, the series.
I don't know.
It means it literally means, the translation means it beats me, but we use it for you, that you agree on something or that you like something, like me late. I like it. Me late. That's why I say me late High School Musical, the series.
I love it.
Yes. Next one is está chido.
I have no idea. This is the worst I've ever done in a game.
But it's fine. It's fine. It means when you say something is cool. When you say está chido tu gorra, your hat is cool.
Okay. Copy.
Está chido.
Yes.
So the next one is use it for describe someone, and it means and the slang is eres bien fresa.
Ooh, I don't know. To describe someone?
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe to say like they look nice. Is that a good guess?
You're close. You're close. Well, the translation in English means you are so strawberry. Like that's what it means in English.
Oh my God.
We use it to say that someone is very vain, like really cocky and like.
Oh, so it's not a good thing.
It's not a good thing. It's like
okay. Okay, got it. I kind of love that.
Next one is traes feria.
Is that also used to describe someone?
It's more like a question.
Yeah, more like a question. That if you bring something, we can give you a clue if you want.
Yes, give me a clue. All the clues.
Okay, it's to ask someone if it brings something we use to pay.
To pay, like a credit card?
You're really close. You're really, really close.
Money?
Yes.
Money.
Do you have money? Traes feria.
Oh,
Yes.
well, I got one.
Yay! One.
Yes.
So yeah,
Yes.
it's
It literally
so-
means feria is like a carnival, and
Okay.
a way we use to say to refer to money
I love it.
in an indirect
But
way.
it has feria. It has to be like coins, and that's feria.
Coins.
Only coins.
Got it.
But you got one. That's amazing.
I know. Look at me.
So next one. Ya estuvo suave. Ya estuvo suave. Do you want a clue? Of course, right?
Yes, of course. A clue.
Okay. It's like when you get in a fight and you're really angry, like you say, so this is something that you say to someone.
I don't know.
Like when you get in a fight and you're like, okay.
Is
so
it kind
ya
of like,
estuvo.
do you want a piece of this or something? Or like, do you want like,
Close. Okay, so the
Close.
translation means it was soft. That's what it means in English. It was
Okay.
soft. But you use it to say like you had enough or something. Like I just estuvo suave. I'm tired of you. Like I had enough.
okay. So like
Yeah.
a dismissal.
Yeah. Like
Okay.
I had
Got
enough.
it.
Ya estuvo suave.
Okay, next one is vamos a pistear.
I'm going to give you like
A clue. It's when you
clue
go
Like
out with someone.
when
Do you want to
go
like
out
grab
with
a
someone.
drink or something?
Yay!
2 for.
Woo! It's like, do you want to go
You're doing
for a drink?
great.
Exactly. Yes, that's exactly.
Doing horrible.
So last one, we almost finished. You have one of each. Is un tiro o qué? Un tiro o qué? We also use it for a fight, like when you're about to begin a fight.
Another fight.
Yeah,
Another
we like to
fight.
fight.
I know there's a lot of
We
fighting
fight a lot.
We fight a lot
Yes.
in Mexico.
Okay, so I'm gonna go back to my first answer. Is it like you're starting to start it? Like, do you want a piece of this, or like, do you want to like fight me?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so not
exactly.
bad. So I'm fluent in Spanish.
Yeah, you can. I will give you like your certificate. Like you are perfect in Spanish.
Yes.
So, the literally mean in English is a shot or what? Like that's what it
Okay.
means. But as you said, we use
Yeah.
like, do you want a piece of this? So
I love
yeah,
it.
really good. 3.
Okay, this one is la
La
neta.
neta. Give
That
him
I
a
have.
clue. Like
When
we don't even use you know what we use it for.
You're gonna just
say
have to give me
like-
that because I have no idea.
La neta, we
Okay,
use it
it
to
me-
say like, la neta means like period.
Oh, I love that. So like it's
La
like a little
neta.
sassy. I love that.
Yeah.
yes,
So last one from my part is sepa la bola.
I don't know.
Like you use it to when someone asks you something and you have like no clue. Like
I have no idea.
Oh, see, that's one I actually should know because I almost never know anything.
yeah, I use it. Sepa la bola. It means knows the in English. The translation will be knows the ball. Knows the
Okay.
ball. But it means like I have no idea. Like sepa la
love
bola.
I have no idea and I don't care.
Yeah, I don't care.
Wow.
It means that one, Alexis.
And last one. You know what michelada is?
No.
It's a drink.
Yeah, I was gonna say
drink.
is it some sort of like food or okay, it's a drink. No, I have no idea what it is.
Well, if you ever come to Mexico, we're going to give you one to you. You are legally allowed to drink here. So it's
Yeah.
beer, like a really cold beer.
Okay.
and you sprinkle a little bit of a thing called chamoy, that it's like liquid chili, and a little bit sprinkled with
Oh, that sounds yum.
Lemon.
lemon and gum. It sounds disgusting because people add gummies and stuff, but it's really good. Like,
That's all.
Frankie, thank you so much for being here
Thank
with
you.
us today.
Thank you for having me. This was so much fun. I'm so glad I got to connect with you guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Can you give a little message for your Latin American fans that are watching High School Musical 2, the season 2?
Yes. Thank you so much for watching it. I love you guys so much. I definitely see and feel all the support you guys give on social media. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Frankie.
Thank you, and we're looking forward.
I love it. Well, y'all have fun watching the show, and thank you so much.
Nos vemos a la próxima, chicos. Esto fue
I love
Síganos en nuestras redes.
follow Frankie on his social media.
Follow
Everything.
Frankie.
And I'm Frankie A. Rodriguez on Instagram and Mr. Frankie AR on Twitter.
Perfect. Social
Okay,
media.
follow him.
Here.
I love
Nos
it. Thank you
vemos.
guys so much.
Thanks to you. Goodbye.
Thank you.